It's your boy Queso Big Dipper.
I am back. What it do, baby?
And today we are reacting to Kendrick Lamar, U2, Dave Chappelle performance live from the 60th Grammys. Now, I wondered, why have I not seen this performance before? This was a Patreon request. Yeah, so I'm wondering why I haven't seen this performance. And I'm like, I don't watch the Grammys before. 7 years ago? What year? Was I in jail or something? 2018. What was I doing in 2018? I definitely, if I wasn't in jail, I was near it. Hit that thumbs up button, KBD family. This video has a 5,000 thumbs up goal. Hit that thumbs up button. 2018 was a rough year for a nigga. Oh my God. God, this guy is a bad mother. In the 80s, they would have called that nigga a bad mother. Shut your mouth for my mama. I just think it's like seeing this now, and I didn't see it, but I knew how Kendrick performs. I remember when he did like the Met Gala and he was performing. It was crazy. I've been to like 3 or 4 Lil Wayne concerts. I would say I've been to more Lil Wayne concerts, or like he was performing at clubs that I've been at than any other artist, right? Actually, I've been to GNX and the Pop Out for Kendrick. Okay, I've only been to 2 Kendrick, right? But yeah, it's not even close. I know that's like an older talking point in hip-hop, but it just comes to mind. It's like, it is not even close the level of performer that Kendrick Lamar is to Lil Wayne. No disrespect to Tune, but boy, look, this nigga got... I'm in here just like the symbolism. It's like, oh yeah, because in a way, you know, all of us in America... especially for us black people in America, right? Nigga, you think they got you. You have nobody to lean on when it comes to this kind of shit. You know the government. Niggas have an underlying feeling of the police aren't for us, and they're against us. It's the reason why we turn our music down when we see them, and we just feel an unease that I figured out white people don't have unless they're doing something illegal or do a lot of illegal things when they go around the police. So you're just looking at it, and these troops, he's surrounded by these people who aren't really here to protect him. It creates a very weird dynamic for the black experience in America. Oh my God, it's weird. Because then you start going like, well, so then should I just deal with all my own issues? And if you don't, then there's even a subsect of us that will say, oh, you're a snitch. And then if you do, you go to prison. Creates a real weird dynamic. But imagine in 30 seconds of watching this performance, this nigga hasn't said shit. My brain did all that. That nigga took you in the eye, got me. It's just not the same. Hold on. Okay, remember that?
Yesterday I got a call like from my dog like 101. Said the cute is only son because it is sufficient fun. He was sobbing, he was mobbing, way belligerent and drunk. Talking out his head philosophy, know what the Lord had done. He said, kid, can you pray for me? Been a messed up day for me. Know that you and...
Nah, this is when the dreads was at his Michael Jackson level. He always looked like Michael Jackson at this point to me. Hold on.
Know what the Lord had done. He said, kid, can you pray for me? Been a messed up day for me. Know that you anointed, show me how to overcome. He was looking for some closure. I can bring him closer. Spiritual, my spirit do no better, but I told him I can't sugarcoat the answer for you. This is how I feel. If somebody kill my son, that means somebody getting killed. Tell me what you do for love, loyalty and passion enough. All the memories collected, moments you can never touch. I waited from...
And this is, God, I literally just reacted to all of Kendrick's albums on my Patreon. Go join the Patreon. Can't remember which is it, Damn or To Pimp a Butterfly? Because the title of To Pimp a Butterfly is what sort of track, but which one has a lot of those themes of Kendrick Lamar not feeling, he feels like the power and position he has is a bit much, where he there's a lot of themes of like people trying to put on like anoint him as like Jesus and these themes, and him saying consistently, bro, I am a flawed human being that fucked up. I want to say that's To Pimp a Butterfly. No, because To Pimp a Butterfly is with the old lady in the gas station, right? And shit. Anyways, one of these albums, but man, that's gonna bother. We gotta look it up. Okay, my bad, y'all. I had to take a cut because I was just typing quietly, awkwardly breathing. Anyways, it was Damn. So this is Loyalty's before. Why I need to quit smoking weed.
I catch the homie leaving service if that's all I got. I chipped the homie, didn't throw the blur in his lap. Walk myself to the court like, man, I did that. Ain't no black pound when your baby killed my coward. I can't even keep the peace. Don't you play with 1 hour, it be murder in the streets. It be bodies in the hour. Get a burpee on the streets. Paramedics on the down. Let somebody touch my mama, touch my sister, touch my woman, touch my daddy, touch my niece, touch my nephew, man, I promise. You chipped the homie, didn't throw the blur in his lap. Matter of fact, I'm about to speak at this convention, cut you back.
Go. This by Kendrick Lamar.
It's not a place. This country is to me a sound, drum and bass.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Kendrick is just better than Lil Wayne in every way. Because he had a U2 he had a U2 feature on his new album. And Screw liked it. Me and Screw talked about it a lot. Screw liked it. I thought it sounded cheesy. Like, I did not like it. It was alright, but he was like, no, I liked it. It felt big and it felt like a hit. But I will say this, Kendrick and U2, nigga, I got goosebumps on Lil Dog. I got goosebumps for the Kendrick and the U2. The way that nigga came out the shower is like oh, wait, this. I ain't gonna say it.
Drum and bass. You close your eyes to look around. It's not a place. This country is to me a thought that offers grace.
I love his shirt.
For every welcome that is sought.
Run your life, I live a better life. I'm rolling several dice. Run your life, I live a better life. I'm rolling several dice. Run your life, I live a run your life.
That's how you make a themed album too. It doesn't need to be so on the nose. There's actually a lot of different interpretations being done. And like, you just go to fucking YouTube and look into deep dives on Damn. Any Kendrick album, but look into we're talking about Damn right now, but look at the deep dives and you'll see two people hear the same exact thing and get completely different conclusions. My thing about this is it's just like the American experience for a nigga out here, boy, that shit ain't easy. My bad, y'all. Queso out here babysitting, and I do not remember what I was talking about, so let's keep going.
My heritage, all I'm inheriting, money and power to make a marriages. Tell me something, you can't tell me nothing. I'd rather die than to listen to you. My DNA not for imitation. The DNA is an abomination. This how it is when you in the matrix that you put. Reaping what you're sowing, stacking up the foot. Living on the go and sleeping in the villa. Sipping from a crib, walking in the building, diving in the ceiling, falling on the floor. Beaches out the window, peeking out the window, baby in the pool. Godfather go.
God, this nigga. And you also sit there and I go, you know you've crafted a good album because the first time I listened to Damn, like it's almost like I always look at it like eating food, right? So there's two ways of listening to an album. There's sitting down and just bashing the food and sitting down, that's listening to it all the way through. And then there's sort of picking at your food, right? And there's like, you eat the best parts, which is sort of, you listen to the singles first. You might go ahead, you listen to these things here, and then another day, 6 months later, you listen to this here. That's how I listened to Damn the first time. Where it wasn't like, I sat down with it the first time, but I did it like a chore almost. I did it just as like, I'm a hip hop nerd. Any album that comes out, especially around those times in life, I needed to hear it. It wasn't until I reacted to Damn later and went, oh my God, this is a masterpiece. Mr. Morale too. I actually think Mr. Morale is his best project, but we're going to get to that later. But it wasn't until those reactions that I have on my Patreon because I sat down and some of those streams are fucking hours and I didn't listen to it like a chore or nothing. I just listened to it with my homies who was on the stream. We just talking, smoking, watching, and I realized like, bro, this album literally gave me like completely different experiences. Because I like the original experience. That's the one thing. I just didn't put together some of the messaging that I did when I listened to it cohesively that time. I don't know why. These are the breaks. Cutting to Dave Chappelle is crazy. He a goat too, though.
I'm Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
And I just wanted to remind the audience that the only thing more frightening than watching a black man be honest in America is being an honest black man in America.
You catch what he's doing? I know U2 have always been they fought for their rights, but you know what Dave Chappelle represents? You know Dave Chappelle is the nigga who turned down the $100 million. A lot of niggas don't. You know Dave Chappelle, I don't know if it's $100 million, but it's a ridiculous Comedy Central bag to essentially, to his words, coon out. He wasn't finna go for that shit. And being the pro-black voice, oh my God, they pay you way better to be No Life Shaq, I promise you. If when white people need to say something bad about black people, they know they can oil your elbow up, that bag is fat. My bitch ass over here broke trying to stand on morals. Nigga, this one chain. I had it. If I was willing to do all the little sellout moments like this, I'd have been roly, bust down, avalanche. This my new bitch. Dave Chappelle, he in here wearing leather. Nigga, he would have took that contract. That would have been human skin. I'm telling you.
Sorry for the interruption. Please continue.
You turn it down to stand on your morals.
Topped off in the city, big top dog, and I dance on him like Diddy. Pop off and I pop back like 50. Yeah. I gotta dance. I merely rock when I get that advance. Okay, check with like 64 M's.
Yeah.
Top of my business again. He wants some love with new Billies again. I want some tough like two sets of twins. Twin, yeah. Red light, green light, red light, green light, red light, green light, they like, we like fast car. Fast money, fast life, fast bras. Egotistic, going ballistic. My God, born warrior, looking for euphoria. But I don't see it, I don't feel it. I'm paraplegic. Tapped in when I'm actually calm down with the Mac 10s and the pumps in the background. Apps in, never OGs in.
I love her performance. You know what I mean? Because it's like almost reminiscent of like a scary movie or something, but it's just a spirit. And in Nigeria, like, they do masquerades and shit, and there's a way those niggas be moving. Them niggas don't be moving like normal. They be, like, you hear me? Like, it's just a spirit. They just are existing. And I like how Kendrick's in here, and then, like, you have the visual black, white, and they're two, but it's just him sort of, like, controlling the energy of the spirit. Because I think the theme of Damn is the power that Kendrick has gotten up to this point being realized. And him realizing that it wasn't actually exactly what he wanted. And I think that's just natural. Because Kendrick is one of those artists that, like, what did he say on Playboy Cardi shit? He said, like, red and blue diamonds like Gushers, dog. And I watched niggas reach and try to make that shit mean something it didn't. No, nigga, he just has very ridiculous change. And as a nigga who went to the pop out, I damn near was blinded by this nigga's necklace. I'm trying to tell you the real shit. Like, bro chain is like that. You heard me? I think that's a frustrating situation for an artist, you know? And because Kendrick is deep, but then Kendrick is also funny. And then Kendrick is also the same thing about Tupac. The same thing about Nas. Nas gets it bad. Where if you listen to If I Rule the World, or like the shit he's saying in there is like, really, they're very immature thoughts of what this nigga wants. He's a fucking like 19-year-old nigga from the hood telling you if he can make the world perfect, what he would do. It might not be If I Rule the World. You know, case of memory would be weird. But there's a song where he's just like, He would have this for that. He would have all the condoms for it. It's just like, but allow a man to have that thought, because the only way you can have true brilliance, I believe, is to flesh it all out. Is to not try to silence your stupid thoughts, because there's brilliance in them. And there's stupidity in your most brilliant thought, and you just get it all out and pick what you need. And I think that's what great artists do. Tupac, Brenda Has a Baby, hit him up. We need that both. If Cuz was just a Brenda Has a Baby, I don't know if we don't look at Tupac like a Common or a Mos Def. And that's not the a part of Tupac's legacy was, yeah, nigga, out, what's up, West Side, nigga. Like, so I need it all, because that's what we are as people. That is what we are. There ain't no water in that bitch.
Is this on cable? The CBS? It looks like he's singing and dancing, but this brother's taking enormous chances. Rumble, young man, rumble!
Here it is.
Never had ears, never had hope. That was like nope. I was like booyah. Hey, we off the date, don't be off the eat off.
I almost feel like the Super Bowl performance feels like a continuation of this.
Me off the be off your head. Make on C4, I'm way on the edge. Burn your integrity, burn your pedigree, burn your feeling, burn your culture, burn your moral, burn your family, burn your job, burn your land, burn your children, burn your wives. Who am I? Not your father, not your brother, not your reason, not your future, not your comfort, not your reverend, not your glory, not your heaven, not your angel, not your spirit, not your message, not your freedom, not your people, not your neighbor, not your baby, not your equal, not the title. Y'all want me under all hell, king, kill, woke up.
Because he don't know. Because he doesn't know, because we are fucking flawed people. And it's so unfair. And it is so unfair what people do to artists. That shit isn't fair. That somebody could give you it all, but we never stop asking. And so there's so many things that so many artists' legacies might be destroyed by things that have nothing to do with their art. Because by some things, they never said they weren't. I think 50 Cent, we knew exactly what 50 Cent was, and because of that, we can't get rid of him. Because, what are you going to do? Say he's petty, say he's an asshole? No, we know that. But with people like Kendrick, like Nas, like Hove, niggas look at them like Jesus goddamn Christ. And I'm not saying that to diss their rapper or their fans, but niggas put them to a point where they can't have human emotions and failures, and the shit's not fair. It's not. Like, this is and at the same time, while he's fighting for that, he's fighting that within, he's fighting the good fight on the outside. But at the same time, it's like, bro, when I seen niggas start saying Martin Luther King liked white women, and I seen niggas try to use that to destroy his character and stuff like that, and they cheated on his wife, I started realizing that these systems of self-hatred and self-destruction and these same formulas and books, and literally they got it down to an algorithm of how to best break and indoctrinate a slave. I realized, oh my God, that shit didn't go nowhere. It's like Superman, he just put a top hat on and shit. That bitch ain't go nowhere. Niggas will bite the bait every time. When they throw Africans aren't black Americans in front of niggas, they gonna bite the bait every time. You gonna divide amongst ourselves. We will bite this bait every time. And that, to me, is why he should be put on a pedestal, because most of us won't just stop biting the fucking bait. Not because he's perfect, because he's flawed, and he's gonna make mistakes, he's gonna contradict himself, and he's gonna be vain, and he's gonna be all those things, but because while he's fighting with himself, he's willing to still take the good fight. And I try myself to take the good fight. And there's certain bags, and there's certain opportunities and deals I've literally had to turn down because I want to be a real nigga, because I want to one day be able to tell my kid that, yeah, no, I didn't take that money. Yo, so if they come to you and tell you gotta suck a little or put a dress on, you ain't gotta do it, homie. It's just like, because I ain't do that. But if I took it, I'd be thinking like, God damn, what leg do I stand on? They finna have my kid out here like Jaden Smith. All right, Cabity family. Let me see if there's any more of this. 99% of them didn't get it. That was a certified vibe check. Cabity family, love y'all. Salute. We out of here.